Okay, all right. So interestingly, before I froze, I did get this card. So forgiveness. So I think that this is going to be a very healing period for you, and to remember that in order for you to align with your life purpose, it's important for you to forgive and release what no longer serves you. Okay, water may be healing to you as well. I see you working with water elements to forgive situations, people, circumstances in the past that do not serve you, so that you can align with your life purpose, so that you can see your manifestations for them to come to fruition. I feel like a lot of you air signs did a lot of manifesting during this past full moon period. You guys put a lot of intentions out there. You guys are definitely very focused, especially in this period of time. And it's so interesting because we have Mercury in retrograde, but yet I feel like you guys are not so affected by that retrograde period. In fact, I feel like it's working with you, and it's like working for your highest and greatest good, and to help you reflect, release, forgive, so that you can move forward toward your manifestations, toward your desires, toward aligning with your life purpose. Okay, so now I know this is kind of bizarre because you guys are jumping in. My last live did get frozen, so if you're coming in new, welcome. I am doing air signs right now, and I'm on the last deck, so I'm going to do fire signs next, and then we're going to finish off with water signs. So if you guys are here, if you guys missed the earth signs, I am putting the replay on YouTube. You can find me on youtube.com, The Sacral Psychic, and you guys can see your guys' reading that's tailored to your liking. Okay, so air sign. All right, awesome. So we have a postcard from Spirit. That's what I'm going to finish off with the air signs. Wow, that was quick. Speaking of air signs, the air just blew that card out of my hands. Okay, so I'm going to read this, and then, yes, right on time, divine timing. How about that? Okay, so this message is probably for you, the Libra maiden. Okay, maiden's vibe. Love it. Okay, so it says, dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. So this is about self-care. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. So that word would be no. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no gently but firmly, then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to the center, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you so very much. Yeah, sometimes we can get caught up in life and forget to tend to ourselves. And by doing that, it's actually more productive and even though it seems like it's counterproductive, it's productive because it helps recharge your energy so you can get back at it, okay? So yes, that was for my air signs. Thank you guys so much for understanding and patience. It did freeze up in the last live, so I had to come on and just kind of pick up where I left off with those air signs. But now we're going to walk into fire signs. So if you are a fire sign or an air sign, I haven't done those yet. I do not know what I'm doing here. Let me see. I'm trying to get my keyboard on here. Where's my keyboard? Where did I go? Pencil settings? Can I have... No, that didn't work. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Mercury retrograde is really messing with... See, like, there should be an option for a keyboard. Okay, well, anyways, I got the check mark. It's done. Now we're going to do fire signs. I'm not going to be messing around with it, wasting time. We got some fire sign energy to tap into today. Okay, so the first deck that I'm going to start with my fire signs, that is all Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, you may not be a fire sign, but you could have Scorpio. I mean, not Scorpio. What am I saying? Mercury retrograde. Stop messing with me. Okay, so you could have rising signs in fire. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could have sun signs, moon signs. Well, sun signs, that's what you are. But moon, you could have your moon in Leo and Sagittarius. So this may resonate with you whether you're a fire sign or not. but this message is for those who resonate most with fire signs. So those are my Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius, okay? So I want to ask Spirit, what is coming for you for the month of October? Spirit, thank you so much for your beautiful messages. Ooh, look at that. We have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this is like taking time to be selfish, to take care of yourself, to work on the luxuries, all the luxuries that you work for, to really immerse yourself in them now, okay? Surrounding yourself in nature as well. Just doing things that feel good. We also have the World here. Yeah, I feel like you are very compassionate, fire sign. You're very passionate too. You contribute a lot to the world. You are seen as a leader most of the time. A lot of people are drawn to you. A lot of people want to, they love your light energy. So it's just almost like as if you're magnetic. They feel pulled to you, or sometimes you may experience like people just coming up to you and telling you their life story, because your energy is so welcoming. It's so empathic. It's so giving. It's like such a, like it's like leadership, okay? Leadership. I'm hearing like queen, like royalty almost. Maybe you were a royal in the past life, but I just feel like a lot of people come to you for advice or for help, and I feel like you are willingly, you're just selflessly giving that left and right. And I think that that's why this is the first card that came out, was the Four of Pentacles, is to remember to conserve your energy and take care of yourself so you can continue to do this. Because I feel like this makes you happy. This is like your happy place where you're helping do the world, serving your community, serving people, one person at a time even. I'm hearing the word like superhero. Like you may be working a job that's like very, very, can be very exhausting, but also very, very rewarding. Okay. So take some time to take self-care. We also have the Two of Wands here. So, this is very beautiful energy. This is about opening your heart to new beginnings, to new situations, to new events. Okay. We're approaching October. We're midway through at September, and I feel like in October there's going to be a lot of new energy that comes in, and it's so important to follow your heart, follow your path. And I just see so much goodness in this energy. Like, oh my gosh, these fire signs, they can do no wrong, right? No. Fire signs are very fixed. No. They're cardinal energy. So they're not like action oriented, and they're not like stagnant, but they're just like more about going with the flow, passionately. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. And I see that in the cards, that you're just like living your life to the fullest, passionately helping others, passionately in your flow, passionately embracing new opportunities. It's almost as if you've shifted your perspective to be more in a state of balance and welcome more things in life than you ever have before. Okay, beautiful, beautiful energy right there. Spirit, anything else for the fire signs? All right, so we have death in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this is saying that there may have been things that you thought you let go of, but they may appear very soon while everything's in retrograde. It's okay. Spirit says, do not be frustrated. It's okay. You know, you did the work to set the intent to let go, and even though they're coming back into your lives to either get some closure from you or give you closure or whatever it may be, whatever the lesson or the case may be, just know that it's happening for a reason. Don't be frustrated. There's nothing that you did wrong to deserve this. I'm hearing like, what did I do to deserve this? So there may be somebody from your past that you thought was like, you were never going to see this person again, or you're never going to deal with this person again, who pops up. But I don't think that it's going to be like for a very long time, or I don't feel like it's going to be like something that's going to be like really, really affect you. I think it might remind you of things, but it's going to be for a very divine purpose. And I think it's just so you can like recap and reflect. And then once you do that, then you can let go again. Okay. I don't think that this person is revisiting your life to be a part of your life. I don't feel like it's going to be like a long-term thing, or somebody that you have let go of is going to come back and stay. I think they're going to pop up and then go. And that's the energy that I'm picking up on. Okay. Spirit Spirit, anything else? All right, we have Six of Swords here. So Six of Swords is all about transition. It's about direction. I see like, okay, so whenever I see this, this card come up, I feel like things can be very unnerving and very slippery and very just chaotic when you're going through a transition, right? Just not smooth transition, but change your perspective, okay? Because like even though it's like, whoa, wishy-washy wobbly, oh my gosh, where is this seal taking me? It's also fun, right? So Spirit is saying have fun with the transition, embrace it. It's going to take you to a lot of, like, I just see a lot of adventure coming for you in October. A lot of new things, maybe like visiting a place that you haven't visited and gaining new insights, jumping out of your comfort zone, things like that, okay? We also have the Page of Wands here. Yeah, this energy to me feels very novel. It feels very new. It feels like exciting, like adventurous, like doing something that you actually enjoy that you never thought you'd do before in the month of October. And then we have the sun. Wow, goodness gracious, awesome. The sun comes in this reading because this is fire energy here, and Leo's ruling planet is, of course, the sun. Okay, we're doing Aries, Leo, and Sag, but that's just one of the ruling planets for Leo, okay? Well, it is the ruling planet. Sun is all about vitality. It's about happiness. It's what keeps us alive. It keeps us nourished. It can give us sunburns at times, but we love the sun. The sun brings us energy, okay? So I feel like the month of October is going to be very energetic for you. You're going to feel a lot of energy. Although the seasons are changing, I think that you're just going to really feel the fall energy, the season of the fall. You're going to be able to smell those beautiful leaves, just be in the moment, just really enjoy the life around you, okay? Feeling vitality, consistent vitality is what I'm hearing. So really just like almost as if you're a child, just putting yourself in the now, and a lot of the times in October. So beautiful month, and I just see like everything's going to be like, not everything, but a lot of things that are coming in are going to be like really new and cool and fun. I feel like I'm picking up on youthful energy, like really jumping out of your comfort zone. And I feel like this is something that's been long awaited, because for a lot of fire signs, when we get like routines are great, right? Like I'm a fire sign, I'm a Leo. So I love having a routine. I love getting up and taking my vitamins, whatever, doing my morning stuff. But there's times where I just want to like, no, it's Groundhog Day. It's too much routine. I need to change it up, okay? And that's what I'm seeing in this energy here for all the fire signs as a whole, or anybody watching this who resonates with this energy, is like this wanting to do something different, something new, something exciting. Haven't done that in a while, so now it's time, right? You're long overdue for an adventure. That's what I'm getting. So some of you may be traveling somewhere as well and just experiencing fun things. I'm feeling like, you know, like the tourist that's out of place, that brings like their million suitcases and their cameras and their flower shirts, and they just stick out like a sore thumb. That's going to kind of like be like this energy, or like you guys. But you won't wear, you know, dorky shirts or anything like that. You'll just be like it's almost as if everybody around you will be experienced, but you'll be like, wow, this is so cool. Like almost like a child, which is awesome, right? We like experiencing new things. We like feeling those sensations. A lot of the times as adults, we can feel so redundant because we've already been there, done that. So you'll be running into situations that are going to bring excitement. Okay, so now I'm going to switch over to love and see what's in store for the Leos in regards to love. If there's any messages that come out from spirit, if they should be aware, if you guys should be aware of anything. Wow, we have spring. Look at this, like more sun energy. We have rebirth, growth, and new beginnings. Okay, so a lot of you may be coming into some new love here. I'm hearing like, I'm tired of the baggage. Like, it's so funny. It's like a lot of you want to just cut off the baggage and not continue to entertain it. You guys are ready for the new, okay? A lot of new energy coming in. It's interesting that you guys are going to feel a sense of spring in the fall. How about that? Okay, and then we have anxiety and depression in reverse, okay? So if this is something that you've been feeling, and I feel like this also is regards to love, like if you've been feeling hurt about loss, or past betrayal, it's clearing now, okay? You guys are going to feel better very, very soon. If you're not feeling better now, okay? You're healing. You're healing. I feel like a lot of you were patient with yourselves with this process. If you recently went through something like a loss or some grief, it was definitely a hard period or a hard season, but you're coming into a better time. You're coming into a better season. You're going to be feeling better. You're going to be more vibrant, and you're not going to be so withdrawn. You're going to be more connected, okay? Connected, all right? Okay, Spirit, anything else? Okay, so I see balance. What if we're already with somebody? So this is probably Spirit saying that things are going to be, whether you're with somebody or not, but I feel like even like couples, balance time of balance, time of fun. I feel like couples are going to be like having a fun time in October. I see like pumpkin festivals and sharing coffee or just doing activities with one another that in regards that are similar to fall, or even just being with your family, your friends, just having time and making time for those fun-filled activities for the holidays. You know, I feel like so much holiday spirit when I tap into this energy, like getting a coffee and maybe going somewhere new or shopping or whatever, you know, going to the pumpkin patch, getting pumpkins, carving pumpkins together, things like that. So a lot of couple things coming in, a lot of really good energy coming in, a lot of adventure, maybe having adventures with your loved ones, and just feeling altogether balanced, okay? And that's what we want. We want that flow. We want that balance. And I see that in your future here, okay? Because we have projected future. This is coming in next month is what I feel. So lots of balance, lots of happiness, lots of enjoying the moment, lots of really being in this feeling of abundance, sensation of abundance, seeing and feeling the people around us, appreciating them for who they are, and just being grateful. And I also see like a lot of energy that I'm also picking up on for fire signs is being outside a lot. I feel like in the summer, it's so hot here. I live in New Mexico, so I didn't get outside much. So if this is the case, and I'm a fire sign as well, I'm going to be happy to be outside more in the daytime, okay? Because we have really good weather in the fall. So definitely a lot of outside activities, a lot of fun things in your future, whether you're with somebody or whether you're single. And I feel like a lot of people who, like a lot of my fire signs who are single are really embracing that. We have divine feminine. I'm hearing like, I don't need nobody. I don't need a partner to make me happy. I can be happy on my own. You guys are just very independent, very sovereign with yourselves. In this next season, just very happy, comfortable with yourself. Look at this, feeling whole, knowing that whatever's coming in, it's going to be divinely guided, and knowing that you're a baddie. You don't need nobody. And whenever it's time for love to come in, it'll be divinely guided, and it's going to be everlasting love. It's like you're manifesting this, right? And you just know you're making space for it. But for the time being, you're embracing your singlehood, right? This is a great time. Like being single is awesome. I feel like people just don't appreciate it enough. Being single is awesome because you can go wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. You can do you live your way, the life you want. You don't have to speak to nobody about where you're going, what you're doing, who you're with, whatever, right? You're free. For those who are single, okay? And you're going to enjoy that time. You're going to make good use of the single era, the single period in your life, okay? Thank you guys so much for the gifts and for the follows. If you guys are just coming in, I am doing fire signs. I'm going to go ahead and transition to the next deck, which is the abundance one. If you missed your sign and you're just like, dang it, I missed it, I am going to repost these videos on YouTube. So be sure to subscribe. You can find me. I don't know why the link isn't on. I'm just going to put that on there. So just follow me. I'll have it on by the end of the day, the link to YouTube, because I want to make it easy for you guys. Like, I know I'm not going to go out of my way to Google this long ass name, like really. But yeah, I'll put it on the link in my bio. So be sure to follow me, stay connected with me. I'll have these videos up on YouTube. For those of you who are just finding it, remember that there is no such thing as time and space and energy. It's all energy. So whenever the messages find you, that's the time it's supposed to find you. Okay. All right. So let's see what messages are coming in for the fire signs in abundance. Okay. We have divine love already. They flew out. Divine love. It says, when you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you began a new love affair with spirit. Okay. So this is beautiful. This is about offering. Okay. what have you offered Spirit lately? Have you lit candles? Have you sang as an offering? Have you left out oranges? Have you blown cinnamon? What have you done to represent an offering to your spirit guides? Or even just gratitude, right? Offering them gratitude. You don't have to do all the things. You can just do the inner things, right? Thank you, guides, for your divine love and for always being here for me, for always protecting me and guiding me to my greatest and highest. Okay, so just remembering to take some time to offer to the divine your love, because the divine always makes time for us. So even just a little time in the day, you know, whether it's God you pray to or whoever you consider the universe, your deity, just taking time for spirit, taking time for divine. Okay, we have right action. So this says, let everything that wants to go, and everything that wants to come. So spirit is saying to remember, and this is also saying like detach. This is about detaching from any outcomes and being in the moment, being in the flow, being in the now. Because remember, that's all that matters, right? And whenever we attach ourselves to things, it's like almost as if we push it away, right? So we want to be detached. We want to set, and you're like probably asking yourself, like, how the heck do I detach from that? When I want it, I should already have it. Just setting the intent. I set the intention to let go of this. If it comes, cool. If it doesn't, cool. Whatever's going on, it's serving my highest good. When we are indifferent and we are just open and receptive, like the universe brings us so much more than what we had hoped for. Okay, so that's a really good reminder, just to be detached from the outcome. And that is the right action. And just knowing that you are taking your actions, that you're taking the action steps that you feel guided to take, they are the right actions. Now, there is no right or wrong way, but to you, this is supposed to, like, it's aligning with you. Everything that you come into toward your path, it's in alignment with whatever it is that you're on. Whatever path that you're on, it's in alignment with you. Okay. All right. So now I want to switch to my awesome spell casting deck for the fire signs who are here or who will be here. I don't know. Or for if you're on YouTube, yeah, whatever. Fire signs watching or anybody who resonates with this. Okay. So let's see what's coming for the month of October for the fire signs. Spirit, thank you so much. The decks are linked in my bio. If you guys are like liking the deck and you're like, ooh, what is that? You guys can go to my bio and my decks are there. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is awesome already. Wow. Okay. I see a lot of reward. Oh, wow. I see a lot of reward. We have financial health here right in the middle of this spread. So your financial health is definitely improving for the month of October. I see a lot of trees. Okay. Whatever seeds you've been planting, fire signs, they are growing like you wouldn't believe. And you may not see that yet, but you're going to see it soon, okay? A lot of financial gain, a lot of financial health, a lot of feeling very connected to yourself, very, very connected to nature, very connected to spirit. This is about reconciliation. So this is about like you along your path, finding yourself, finding your way back to yourself, getting to know you, taking time to do that, to really connect with yourself, your higher self, and just feeling connected. I feel like hippie energy for some reason, just like feeling one with the universe, okay? We have forgiveness, so I see a lot of healing here. Forgiveness and justice. I feel like things are going to balance out though once you allow this process to happen. Once you practice forgiveness, this is an act of self-love. Spirit is saying this is an act of compassion. And whenever you let go of what doesn't serve you, you allow balance and justice to come in. You allow the ability to focus on what it is that serves you the most, like your financial health, like your spirituality, like your family, like your friends, right? So I do see a lot of release work, especially in this period of Mercury retrograde, but I see that you're going to do it so gracefully and that you will have tools and resources that help you along the way. Maybe even like, I feel like a lot of you are very like light workers, empaths, healers, but I also feel like at times Spirit is saying, even you give so much that it's okay to receive, you know. So even if like seeking healing, Reiki healing, whatever it may be, a reading, a therapy session, whatever works for you, doing that, treating yourself, because I feel like you do so much for others that I hope I'm not frozen. Okay, there. I think I'm back on. Okay, so my apologies. I did get a phone call, so it just kind of freezes things up. But like I was saying, taking time to receive and taking time to release. That is going to be your theme for Mercury retrograde. That's what's happening now and what's to come, so that you can be all ready and refreshed by October. Okay, so lastly, I do want to do a postcard from Spirit for my fire signs. And see what message Spirit has for you. This is one of my favorite decks. This message is coming directly from Spirit, and that was so fast. You guys, these cards are fast today. I'm still not finished with my coffee, but Spirit is on it, okay? All right, so it says, Dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing in on you. We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. That's what I saw in the cards earlier. That is so awesome that this is resonating with all of the messages that I had said earlier with fire signs. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh, or call the one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous, delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? So this is about taking time to have fun, be silly, play, right? We don't have to take life so seriously. We don't always have to. Yes, it's good to adults and we should be adulting, whatever. But sometimes we do that so much, it gets like so redundant and boring. So it's really good to take some time to have fun, to play, right? To do those things that make us happy. Okay, fire signs. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you so much for watching this. If you guys are not a fire sign, if it resonated with you and you want to claim it, go for it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and continue on. If I can get my typewriter thing. I don't know why it's... Hello? I'm trying to be organized, universe. I'm like, draw a check mark. That didn't work. Okay. Well, I know where I'm at, so I just give up on that. So I'm going to go ahead and, oh, yes, you're very welcome. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new, thank you so much for your follows. I will be reposting this recording on YouTube whenever I get done with it. There will be 2 parts because I had to like jump off and get back on, which sucked because I had a phone call and it froze up my live. But I did earth signs, air signs, fire signs. So if you guys are any of those 3 and you want to watch the reading, I will have that uploaded on my YouTube. And be sure to follow me. I'll just post the link in my link tree because I know like you can look up the Sacral Psychic and I'm probably there. But I mean, I just want to make it easier for you guys to find it. So yeah, be sure to follow me. I'll have that on like right after I go on live. I'm going to put a link that says subscribe to my YouTube channel. And these are going to be like the first 2 videos because this is something new I'm doing on Mercury retrograde. I'm starting a new project. Oh my gosh. Not the time that you're really supposed to start it, but I've been on YouTube for a while, so it's all right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do water signs. So Spirit, thank you so much for your beautiful message. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Now, you may not be a water sign, but you could have those like really predominantly in your chart, in your transits. You may resonate with that. You may have it in your moon sign. You may have it in your rising sign. I have Scorpio rising. And a lot of the times our rising signs are what we resonate with more so than our actual sign, okay? So yeah, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. It's all good, all right? So Spirit, thank you so much for your beautiful messages. What's to come for my water signs in October? Okay, we have 7 of Wands. I feel like you may be dealing with somebody or something that is a little difficult, okay? 7 of Wands coming out. Let me just take a minute for this card. This Spirit's like 1 card at a time, okay, for these water signs. Okay, so I see 7 of Wands here, and I see that there is somebody, an energy here that is not wanting to take responsibility for or accountability for their actions, okay? So it's almost as if like they're being called to, but they don't want to answer the call. And this is just because they're very avoidant. Okay, so you may be dealing with somebody. I'm hearing like relationship, even like somebody's husband could be just like, no, I don't want to talk about it, or I don't want to deal with this. Know that this is not you because of you. This is just the way that they deal with things. They just avoid things. But the thing about it is it's not going to be on you when it piles up on them. That's the message there, okay? Spirit, anything else? Oh, okay. We have 8 of Swords and Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay, so I feel like you may be pretty... the 8 of Swords is about stuck, feeling stagnant, and it's coming out after the 7 of Wands. So I think that this is putting you in a hard place. I'm hearing like a rock in a hard place. I'm like, spit it out. So this situation has definitely kept you or caused you to be stagnant, because it's like you're beating your head against the wall and you can't figure out what to do. And it's almost as if your hands are tied because you've tried everything you can, but this person is just not willing to comply. Or this could be coming up. But Spirit says just walk away. Like it's not your, I'm hearing not my monkey, not my circus. So it's like you did what you could, and don't let it get to you, or don't let it keep you feeling stuck. You can only do so much. That person has to be the one to take responsibility for their actions. It's not on you always. If this has to do with like your family, just know that things will clear. Okay, it'll be okay. I'm hearing like pick your battles. Pick your battles. If it's getting to where you're not getting anywhere, just walk away. Okay, we have the Fool. So this is about like, and it's not being foolish to walk away from something that's like keeping you like just, you don't want to cause yourself anxiety because of somebody else's actions. That's the message here. And I also see like, so 8 of Swords are our thoughts. So I know like this is a scary looking ass card. Every time I see this card, I'm like, oh gosh, no. But it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so this could be a situation that's coming up, but it's minor. It's not like a major thing or anything like that that's going to really affect your life so negatively. It's just going to be one of those periods of frustration that comes in. But Spirit says it's going to be okay. You're going to liberate yourself. Look at this. Like your hair is blowing in the wind. You're going to be fine. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So they're saying that this is happening for you to really gain knowledge and experience. So that's why they're like, don't take it personally. If this person's going to be like this person, however they are, not take responsibility. You're just seeing what is and what is not. That's what I'm hearing. Like you're seeing what you are not, and you're being thankful that you're not that way. Like it's almost as if, okay, so with water signs are very fluid, and they're very understanding, and they're deep, and they know not just what's going on, but they know who they are. You guys have like so much depth, okay? And that is rare. Let me just tell you, like that energy is very rare to cultivate. And you got it. You have it mastered. And like, you got to understand that not everybody can have that kind of depth or that accountability that you have, right? And even though it's frustrating because you wish they did, because it's like common sense to you, maybe it's not so much common sense to them and they still have to learn. But you are ahead of the pack. And you seeing that, it should be not really like a cocky reminder, but just a humble experience is what I'm hearing, okay? So Spirit is just reminding you that you are a boss lady or guy. You know, you're the boss. Not everybody can boss up. Not everybody can be as awesome as you. It's not going to be something that you're going to have to deal with entirely, and it's not your problem, right? Like, and it's okay. It's okay. You got bigger fish to fry. That's what Spirit is saying with this message. I hope that this is resonating with you guys. And if it's not, it's okay. That's okay too, okay? Not everything is going to resonate with everybody. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, we have 3 of Wands, 10 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like this is just a reminder to let go of those, like, okay, so I see something that, like, this is like about this, somebody's fixating their energy on something that's blocking them from 10 of Cups, okay? So this is just a reminder that if this is getting in your way, and you're doing everything you can to where you're twisted, her hand's like all twisted, right? If you're doing everything you possibly freaking can, okay, I think I'm back on. I lost connection there for a minute. I am going to put my phone on airplane mode from now on because this is so annoying. Okay, so anyways, just remember, like, I feel like this is really hard to let go of, this situation, this person, this circumstance, but it's not giving you this 10 of Cups. So just remember that whenever you continue to fixate your energy, just to step back and be like, you know what, I am exhausted and I'm not getting what I want, and this is wasting my time. So being aware of that whenever that happens, and it happens. I see it all the time. I see it happening I've done it myself. I focused on people that were not serving me too much to where I was sacrificing my own happiness because I wanted them to be happy, or I wanted to please them, or I wanted us to be happy together, and it didn't work out. And that's okay. Okay? If not this, if it doesn't work out, something better. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and switch decks. I am on the water signs. I apologize that I continuously lose connection here. It is Mercury retrograde, and I am learning still, and I have learned that I need to put my phone on airplane mode when I go on lives. Okay, so now I'm going to do messages of love for the water signs. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I want to see what's coming in love, or if Spirit has any messages for you in regards to love for the water signs. Whoa. Okay, all these cards flew out, and I think I'm going to take them all. There's like there's a legit little card deck pile just for the water signs. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Water sign. As we're talking about the water signs, your guys' sign just literally comes out. Okay, how divine is that? All right, so we have a few messages. I'm just like seeing them all at once. Hang on, let me just like process them because there's a lot of downloads coming in here. Okay, so we have, so I feel like water signs, there's like betrayal that may have happened that is coming up. Because I feel like maybe you have taken this person. Okay, so there's somebody that they're talking about that you reconnected with. So you already took this person back, and then there wasn't a sudden ending or a sudden change here. And then we also have third-party energy. So I feel like maybe a third party had caused it, or just an outside energy had really, I see a lot of frustration. And maybe that's what I saw initially in the first deck, whenever she was like fixated on something and she wanted so much happiness, but then it didn't happen. And then here Spirit is talking about this energy here. So this could have happened to you and has put you in like a very solitude place, or just a place of reflection. Or maybe this happened like so long ago, and now it's coming up again because Mercury is retrograde and we're like really reflecting on our past. So we have reconnect, divine intervention, third party. I really feel like you're letting go of this, okay? I think that this is I don't think that you guys are going to get back together, or that you're going to reconnect with this person. I feel like you are actually grown past it. It did cause you a lot of pain because I see trauma. I feel like it was very hard for you to endure. Water signs, okay? Let me just take a minute to like appreciate them, because you guys have such big hearts, and you guys are very, very sensitive and emotional. And you guys, just like I said before, so much depth here. I feel like you were betrayed, you were hurt in the past, and I feel like a lot of that's coming up. But I think that it is important for you to reflect on this, because we have introspection, self-reflection, and inner wounds. And I feel like even though that was such a tough time in your life, where you literally opened your heart to trust somebody and they went and did you dirty, you learned, what you gained was introspection, you gained lessons, you gained so much more than this person. This person didn't get anything. In fact, this person lost you. Okay, remember that. It's their loss. They lost a really good person, a person who would have been loyal to them, a person who would have, like, you're a real one, is what I'm picking up in your energy here. And they really messed up by losing you. And I think that, okay, so we have self-reflection of inner wounds. So I think that you are growing past this. You are coming to this point where you are healing, because it's feeling more and more indifferent. Now, it still hurts to think that somebody did that. It's not going to ever, subside. But I think you're coming into a place of understanding more so. And just, it's like almost as if you're transforming this pain into power, okay? So I think that you have learned that you cannot control other people. You cannot control their behaviors. And you've got to just release what doesn't serve you, release control of that, and go with the flow. And I think that's the lesson that, one of the many lessons that you had to learn as part of your evolution, as part of your evolvement. And I once was told that evolution hurts like a bitch. It's never easy to evolve. It's never easy to grow. And it's never easy to grow past others, past the people that we love, because it feels like almost as if it's not fair, as if it's isolating, as if it's good, like tearing us apart, because we want other people in our lives to grow with us, right? We want them to experience this ascension. We want them to experience what awesomeness our growth has to offer us. And we're willing to be brave enough to grow, or you guys are. And so it's really, really torture when those people have to stay in that energy and not grow, and you have to leave them behind. Because if you don't, it's almost like as if you have like a running buddy and that person cannot run. They're not in shape, but you are like ready to run past, run up hills and down hills or whatever. But you can't, because that person, you got to wait for that person. That's the same thing as far as like emotional stance goes. So it's just important to remember that they're going to be okay. They gotta go on their own life path and their own pace. And that there's going to be somebody that is in alignment with you. If you're not with anybody right now, that you're going to feel more in flow. It's going to feel easy, and you're going to feel more connected and trusting of this person. I feel like you may end up with somebody who is also a water sign, okay? Because I do have water sign, and I think so, like, a lot of you will have, like, a lot in common as far as depth goes. It's like, what I'm feeling is like this love that's slow to evolve or slow to come by, but so freaking deep. So freaking deep. Like depth all together. That's like double depth. Instead of double trouble, we have double depth. Okay, so 2 water signs I see, connection, and that's coming for you. Okay, and just being together, even just like being like, just, you don't even have to really do much. Just being together and being in each other's company is going to be enough. And Spirit is saying that will happen very soon, as long as you just release that past that comes up, those feelings, that pain. It's not serving you anymore. And that way you can enter into this energy of receiving this union that is for you, okay? We also have summer here. So this is, even though it's going to be fall, this is the energy though. This is about change. This is about blossom and new direction. So Spirit says, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of what's to come, because so many good things Spirit has for you. God's plans are greater than you could just ever even imagine. And God knows that you've been hurt by so many. And so I feel like it's time for your happiness. It's time for you to enjoy life and just be, right? Like, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to be someone you're not. All you have to do is really just exist. And that's good enough. And you're gonna come into that realization in this next month. Okay, so now we're going to switch. We're still on water signs for those of you who are just coming in. But if this resonates with you and you want to kick back and watch, that's cool too. I am going to have these videos uploaded later on my YouTube, where I will post a link on my bio to my YouTube channel, so you can come and revisit and watch whatever sign you are, whatever sign resonates with you, or you want to be a cross watcher. It's really up to you. The replay, okay? All right, and it's going to be 2 videos because one of my lives froze. Okay, so some angel messages here for my water signs. First off, we have get more information, meditation. They want you to connect with Spirit, I'm seeing. Okay, and yes, all right. So I feel like Spirit is saying that whatever you want, whatever you're expecting, whether it's wanting to be with a person or wanting to make a decision, the answer will be yes. But Spirit says to do your research. I'm hearing be careful what you wish for a lot of you, and meditation brings answers, okay? So yeah, get more information, meditation brings answers, and yes. So really taking some time to reflect before you make a decision, but knowing that the decision is already made, just make sure that you want it. That's a really cool message. Okay, we're going to do an abundance. Oh, this is for water signs. Okay, yay, water signs. All right, so fire signs. Fire signs, if you guys are here and you guys are fire signs, I just did that one, but I'm going to post this later on my YouTube. So make sure that you're following me. I'm going to post it. I'm going to update my link tree so you guys can see it. You'll subscribe. You can subscribe to it. I'm like, you will subscribe. No, you guys can, if you choose to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you can have access to this video whenever it shows up. Okay. All right. So let's see what messages we have in abundance for our water signs. Ooh, okay. All right. So, water signs. Water signs. Okay, this was for fire signs as well. This card had come up, I believe, from what I remember. Okay, so this is just the reminder that you are, well, first of all, I see you coming into a lot of abundance this next month, in the month of October. It says you are born to align with love's will. And it says, follow the Tao and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. So knowing that you already are abundance, and then setting the intention to help serve, right? To do what you're called to do what your heart wants you to do. Listening to your heart versus your ego. Asking, how can I help? What messages do I have to bring to others that will help them? What can I do to service others? To serve others? What can I do to make this world a better place? Okay? And when you start doing that and you align with that, you're going to be in alignment with abundance. Abundance will come to you. You will attract it. It will follow you. When you start doing things that help others and serve others, abundance will come. That's the message. Okay. And then we have karma. So this is about, there's nothing from a past life that can't be addressed in the current life. Okay. So this card coming out from my water signs, you know, we are in a period of retrograde. We are in a period of reflection. We are in a period of review here. That's just the energy that it is. It is what it is. I don't feel like most of you have any like, oh my gosh, you should not be worried. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so worried. Oh, karma, this card. Karma isn't always bad. Okay. Karma it is what it is. You get what you put in, you reap what you sow. If you guys have been sowing, which I see you guys have been doing, I see this guy's hands, or this person's hands, maybe it's a girl, I don't know. Sewing, knitting, whatever. This is about planting seeds and seeing it all unfold. Okay. That's all it is. And just know that if you guys do have karmic incidents that happen, or frustration, or it's not fun, it's okay. It's just all about a lesson. Like you have the ability to change that energy and say, you know what? Okay, this is my karma. I learned from this. I'm going to move forward and do this because now I know how it feels. And that's happened to me before. Believe that. Okay. It is what it is. So yeah, and a lot of you may be receiving a lot of good karma in this fall period. I feel like a lot of you water signs have been planting a lot of seeds, have been putting a lot of work in. And I feel like Spirit is saying that does not go unnoticed. You are getting recognition for your efforts and you will be rewarded for your efforts, okay? Divine flow. I love this card. This is about, it says, eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao. Divine flow at all costs. So this is about being in the moment, going with the flow, setting the intention. So anytime, because like I know you guys hear, oh, just go with the flow. Go with the flow. You're like, what? How the hell do I do that? Right? Like, I know. I wish there was an instruction pamphlet for life. How do we flow? And that's just basically about putting yourself and setting the intention, even if you don't know how to do. Intent is powerful, guys. Intention is powerful. I'm going to tell you, like, I read for my clients and I don't know what the heck is going to come up or what to do or how to help them. All I do is I set the intention. I'm going to help this person. I intend to help this person. That is my only intention when I read for my clients, is to help them. I may be in the dark and not know what to do, but damn it, I'm going to set the intention and that's it. And then you let it go. So if you do not know how to flow, or you're just like, what's that? Set the intention and then let it go and see what happens. Okay. So today my intention is to just flow, right? And then just let it go and then do whatever you want. And that's how you flow. Or do whatever, like somebody comes over, you enjoy that, you accept that, you guys have company, tea, whatever. Or you see something on Facebook and you read the message and it resonates, you like it, cool, next message. Things like that, okay? That's a flow. You want to cook dinner, or you want to, like, I don't know, go outside, go for a walk. You're in your flow, okay? Time is not really important when you're flowing. It's more about, like, the activities you want to do, or things that just come along, right? National Flow Day. I sound like a period commercial. No, I'm just kidding. But like just doing the things that you want to do, taking a day just to freaking flow. Whether it's you want to like relax and rest or take a bath or read a book, giving yourself time to do that, to flow, to be in the now, to enjoy the moment. Okay, I think I already did the angel messages for my water signs, so I'm going to go ahead and I don't think I did this deck yet. Okay, so this is my second to last deck. So we're going to go ahead and pull for the water signs. Oh, we got blessings already. Some blessings are coming in. Expect that to happen. Okay, Spirit, anything else? That is super exciting. I told you, this is a time of receiving. We also have freedom and clarity. Wow. I feel like this is about freedom from confusion. If you've been feeling confused about a situation, about a person, you are about to get some clarity. Imagine how that feels to have clarity. What does it feel like? It feels good, right? It feels like you can move forward. Clarity feels like you have the answers. Clarity feels like you have the knowledge to move forward and you'll know what to do. And that's what's going to happen for you next month, okay? You're going to be out of this state of confusion and into this state of clarity is what Spirit is saying. That is awesome. And you're also going to receive blessings. I feel like that's a huge blessing in itself. But in addition to that, Spirit is saying that you're going to receive blessings in this time, in this month of October, in this month of harvest, especially for the water signs. And I feel like water signs, it's interesting that I really dissected the art of flow because water signs, they know flow like no other, right? You guys are very in your flow. There's ebbs and there's flows. And what flows better than the water, right? The ocean. And that's what you guys are, resonating with the most is the ocean. So you guys as ebbs and your flows. And I feel like it's a time in your life to receive those blessings. You deserve all the blessings. You deserve all the things. You deserve all the things. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull a postcard from Spirit for the water signs to see if there's any messages. These are like the lengthy paragraph ones. I like to save this for last, the best for last, because this message, it comes directly from Spirit. Okay, channeled postcards. Love these. Like to start my day off with these. Really gets my day going. Okay, so I have 2 for you, and I'm going to take them both. Oh, no, look. Oh, my gosh. Look at this, 3. All right, so if you guys want to hang out for a while, this is like 3 paragraphs of reading, but I'm going to read them. I'm going to take them all. This is like, we're going to close out with a bang. So if you guys are here, this is for you. This is for all of you guys, okay? Water, earth, air, fire, whoever you are, Spirit has messages for you, okay? It says, Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep. Not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity and ego, you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We're here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in Spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Dang, that's deep. Okay, wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind in alignment with the divine intelligence is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. So just remembering that the universe is a lot bigger than what you're perceiving, and you are bigger than who you are intangible, okay? There's a spiritual realm, and everything, you can create things into you can make your life. It's an amazing gift, and sometimes we tend to forget that because we are stuck in the 3D or in the tangible. Okay, so the next message here, it says, Dear you, there are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking. Okay, I'm back on, I think. Okay, so I think I froze there for a minute because I had a phone call. Again, I need to put this in airplane mode from now on. Okay, so where I left off. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of the loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, always and forever. Wow, that's a beautiful message. Sorry that it got interrupted. Mercury retrograde is not on my side today. Okay, so last card. I'm going to go ahead and read this one last. And then I'll close out. Now, if you guys are just coming in or you guys are have missed the whole thing, I am going to put this up on YouTube, okay, this video. And for those of you watching me on YouTube, I'm sorry I have to continuously remind myself myself and you guys that this is getting uploaded on YouTube. It's just I'm on live recording this. Okay, so it says, Dear you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep. Not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are spiritual and morning. Oh, wait, no. I just read this. Okay, so this is going to be the message. All right. So it says, Dear you, what is true for you? Can you be impeccable with your word? Sure you can. As long as it's not used to manipulate others, the truth can set everyone free. Let go of the results, let go of your fears, and allow the truth to empower you and others. This will set into motion a kind of change that will be supportive of you and loving and all kinds of prosperous. This is not a time to compromise and hide your truth from others. Whatever it is you want, go for it and be clear in your motive, especially with yourself. You will be so happy you did. This is a time where you will tap into the power to co-create and manifest your best life. Doesn't that feel amazing? And the results, miraculous. When you tell the truth and ask the same of others, you can learn a lot from life's bountiful lessons and achieve your dreams. Love you always. Okay, so I want to thank you guys so much for your patience, for being here, for being into my live. Thank you guys for, if you guys were here the whole time, oh my gosh, you guys are the real ones. Because that was a lot. What I just did was earth signs, air signs, fire signs, and water signs, okay? And that was for the month of October. Now, if you missed it, that's okay. I'm going to post this on YouTube. I will have the link to my YouTube channel updated by the end of today. So make sure that you're following me. Stay connected with me if you're just here. But I am going to go ahead and jump off. I want to thank you guys so much for being in my life, for being a part of this. I hope that at least some of these the messages resonated with you. Thanks again. You guys take care, and I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day.